This is Darren from Canada. We had asked him to call back a few weeks ago. Hi, Darren. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, Dr. Bean?
Thank you. Now, tell me what it was you were supposed to call me back about because we get so many calls.
Well,
And I'm 140 years old.
yeah,
So help me out here.
it was a while ago. I had called in just struggling with connecting with my wife, and you'd said to kind of think about things as though I'm dating,
Mm.
and once I've been doing that for a while, things are going well. Give you a call back,
Hmm.
kind of take it in steps.
Hmm.
So I've been doing that. Quite honestly, we're probably getting along better than we have been married for 19 years, probably better than we have in 15 years.
That's awesome.
We get along great. We're
Mm.
really great friends and been trying to date her as much as possible.
Good.
And we're just kind of struggling with the physical side of things. As she worded it, we're two good friends raising children together.
Hmm.
And so that's where my struggle is. I don't know where to go from here.
Okay, you're still living together.
Yes.
Okay. Do you sleep in the same
Technically,
bed?
we've been separated for like 3 years. No, we haven't had sex. I've had sex once in the last, or we've had sex
Okay.
once in the last 13 years.
But the question I asked was,
Once in
are
the
you,
last 15 years?
Yes.
Wow.
so this physical
Sorry,
intimacy,
13 years. Sorry.
this physical
was
intimacy is a
13 years.
long-term thing.
Yeah, a lot of it is she had some weight issues, and then I've discovered some recent things, some traumatic things from my childhood that has really led me to not be aggressive and show affection through a childhood traumatic thing that I feel like I've kind of gotten over, I've dealt with, but it's kind of like it's a little late, if you know what I mean. I should have dealt with this years ago,
Okay.
but so that's where I struggle.
And if I may ask, how old is your wife?
51.
Okay. And you're about the same age?
I am 2 months younger, yes.
Okay. Has she been through menopause yet?
She's kind of coming into that.
Okay. Believe it or not, that can start changing this. I'm not saying that it definitely will, but I'm saying it's a possibility that it can. Many women start, when the hormones start changing, when they start entering menopause, things start happening to the desire for sex, et cetera, et cetera. And then after menopause, it can
Oh,
actually
she's
go,
had desire of sex. It's just been with other guys.
oh, okay, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. All right.
Yeah.
And so is she in an affair now?
I don't believe so. I
Okay.
believe that's all ended, and that's been part of me dealing with my pies and kind of going through the process of everything you're teaching, which has been changed my life, and I thank you very much for that.
Thank you.
And I think we've kind of come to that place where things are better. It's just, where do we go now?
Mm. Are you wanting to be able to have sex again with her?
Oh, yes.
So
I've
both of,
wanted to all along.
and
It's
do you
just,
think that
I've never been good at showing it.
You mean showing love or showing sexual interest?
Showing affection, and just if she pulled away at all, I would never force it.
Mhm.
And so if she pulled away enough times that I just stopped trying.
Mhm. Where do you think she is in that now? Do you think she's open?
Well, like last night was actually the conversation where she said, "You know what? We're just two good friends raising children." So I don't think she has. I think that attraction for me is, if it ever was there, is no longer there.
That kind of thing can be rebuilt, believe it or not. The thing is to start where people are and not worry about, well, can we get this back? Can we get that back? It's a matter of a step at a time. You're saying you're getting along better now than you have in 15 years. And so are you becoming more affectionate in the way that you interact with her?
I've been trying to, yes.
Okay. It's not your nature to be affectionate. Is that what you're saying?
I want to. I just struggle with it. Essentially, I saw something happen to someone very close to me when I was young, and so I've never been forceful in any way with any woman, and I never would be. And so I struggle with, if I don't feel that I've got the green light, I'm not going to try anything.
Okay. So you are a pretty sensitive guy, right?
Yeah, probably too much.
Okay. All right. I'm going to recommend a book to you. Now, books typically don't solve problems, but this is a place to start. It's called Sexual Awareness. Get the 5th edition if you get it, Sexual Awareness, 5th edition, and it's by McCarthy, Barry
Okay.
McCarthy. Barry McCarthy is out of a American University. He's a great sex researcher, a great sex therapist. He's retired as a therapist now. But that particular book is a place to start reading. Now, based on whatever your beliefs and values are, Barry will say some things that probably are going to be outside the realm of your beliefs and values. But don't let that discourage you because of the fact that he's writing to a very broad audience of people. I suggest, though, that you read that book. And if you find some things in there that are helpful to you, then slowly, graciously, kindly, gently, ask her if she will read it with you a chapter at a time and talk about it. Now, if she says no, then there'll have to be another route. But if she says, okay, I'll do that, then read through it carefully. Now, there's also an exercise. Do you have a client representative with us that you interact with?
Yeah, a while ago I talked with, I believe it was Aaron.
Okay, call Erin back or contact her by email if you have her email address. I know that you're in Canada. And when you do, tell her that you want the guide that Dr. Beam developed, okay, about sex. And it's basically an exercise to start reintroducing physical intimacy that goes very slowly. Now, if you take Barry's book, and Barry's a great guy, by the way, if you take Barry's book and you read through it first and see if there's anything beneficial, ask her if she will. If she does, a chapter at a time. Then, after you guys finish that, take this document that Aaron will send to you, and this particular document will take you through step by step some things that you can do to reintroduce physical intimacy into this. Now, I'm not saying this is the panacea. It might not be all the answers, but I think that's the next step in this journey.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling us back.
Thank you for all you've done. You, like I say, you've made a change to me, and I've been sharing the pies with everybody. So
that's awesome.
You're reaching more than even who you've reached.
Well, thank you so much for that. Now, if any of this works, call
us back.
And if it doesn't work, call us back. If it doesn't work, call us back. I'm sorry?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Darren.
Have a great day.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, super nice.